So over the past few months, I've been, hopeful or skeptical or optimistic. Basically, over the last couple weeks, I've been talking about something that I could possibly see as a total game changer for anyone who's dropshipping specifically using Shopify and AliExpress. Now, this comes in to play with the Oberlo app, which I've talked about. And I even mentioned, or at least hinted to, this potential game changer in one video I did a while ago. I don't remember which one it was. Now, I thought the potential of this change would dramatically and drastically overhaul the entire process. And really the net result would be dropshipping with AliExpress and Shopify. Everything that, quite frankly, stunk about it and was less than ideal would automatically be eliminated if what I thought was going to happen actually happened and what was promised actually saw some follow through. In my hand, I have an envelope, and this envelope came from China, and it is the result of a test that I did. And I'll tell you what I'm testing in just a moment here. First of all, I know a lot of people are interested in this when they're thinking about getting started with drop shipping with Shopify and AliExpress. There's a number of concerns. And, first of all, forget the concerns. Okay. I'm not saying you're guaranteed success here, but people are seeing success with this method. So, yeah, nothing's perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. It's just the way business is. This is feasible. This is plausible. This is doable. So if you haven't got started yet and you want to get started, check out the links in the description below. If you're just new to the channel, you probably haven't heard about this yet. I put together a free 2-hour training video. It's just beginning to end, how to set up your Shopify store. I'm not going to overtalk it. If you haven't set up your Shopify store yet, go down there, get the training. It's free. It'll teach you how to integrate AliExpress, Oberlo, Shopify, everything you need to get started. Let's get back to the package that I hold in my hand. And the point that kind of took me off track there a little bit is everyone who is just getting started, a lot of times, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people are trying to find excuses why this won't work. And, it's whether it's the packaging or the shipping time or whatever. I mean, this is the package that I got. I mean, yeah, it says China Post up here. And it obviously came from China. But you know what? When this arrives in someone's door, they don't care. They know it's a package for them. So they're ready to open it. What I'm talking about, so I don't lose anybody before I get to the meat and potatoes of this video here, is Oberlo. Recently, they started beta testing what they call auto fulfillment. So if you're familiar with Oberlo, you'll know it's amazing. I mean, it's an amazing piece of technology that automates everything. But when you get to the order process, I don't want to say there's a hitch because there's not. It just slows down a little bit. So if you're doing high volume, you run into a little bit of trouble. And if you're doing really high volume, you run into a situation where you have to pay somebody to fulfill your orders for you. And that's until now. Because, as I said, they're beta testing auto fulfillment. And this is going to do a number of different things for you. First of all, it's one click. It doesn't have to go through the process of populating the fields and entering the information, which is, of course, always been automated, but took 30, 45 seconds. Okay, you multiply that by 100 orders a day, and all of a sudden you're investing some serious time. Auto fulfillment is just that, instant. One of the best parts is this auto fulfillment that's in beta testing. It uses certified suppliers. So you don't have to contact suppliers on AliExpress and wonder if they're going to drop ship and wonder if they're going to follow through on you or whatever. These are certified suppliers that Oberlo has reached an agreement with that are shipping their AliExpress products directly to your customers, and they're doing it automatically. Now, there is going to be a little bit of a price premium on this, but it's totally worth it. And we'll go in just a moment and kind of take a look at what this auto fulfillment's all about. But first, let's open the package here. It's taped up pretty good. So what I ordered here was a product that I did a little free plus shipping on. And it's taped up really good. So once again, this is ordered from Auto Fulfill, and inside the package here, there's no invoices. There's no prices. On the front of the package here, there's a little value in US dollars, but it just says 2.0, and that's just for customs. So no one's going to really pay attention to that. And that's it. It's just the product. And I mean, there you go. I was doing a free plus shipping with this. It worked great. It arrived in 15 days. We'll go on the computer and take a look at this whole thing in just a second. But I mean, that's it. If you don't know what these are pop sockets. They're hot right now. Let's see if I have my phone on me. Yeah. It's got a little piece of tape on the back. Hope I don't ruin my phone. Go right in the middle there. Kind of sit there like that. And the cool thing is they pop out and then you can kind of hold them. The teenagers love them for this thing called Musical.ly. It's an app. They do like music videos, do all this crazy stuff. But anyways, that's it. Free plus shipping. Auto fulfilled. Let's go on the computer and take a look at it. It's amazing. It's going to totally change the dropshipping game if you're using Shopify and AliExpress. Let's go check it out. So the first thing I want to do now that we're in here looking at this is talk about when the order started. Okay, so once again, this was a test order that I did to just test the auto fulfill option that Oberlo is currently beta testing. And just to kind of expand on that a little bit, if you have the ability to essentially order every single item with one click and then not worry about it again, this is going to create, you might have to go into your order account and look up anytime there's customer service issues, which are going to arise. But this just saves a ton of time. So it's something that's really worth looking into. So this is the test order. As you can see, we placed the test order on February 15th at 1:41 p.m. is when this order came in, which is when I placed the order. Now, if we go over to the tracking information here, you can kind of see the time frame that this went through. So 3 days later, on February 18th, there was the acceptance by the Oberlo certified merchant, and it was there's not going to be a whole lot of tracking up until that time. Until it arrives to the United States. If you're this is going to be shipping to the United States using e-packet, so something to remember. But so what we're looking at is on February 22nd, it arrived in the United States, and then we have full tracking from that point forward. So you figure if it was ordered on the 15th and we're going to get full tracking on February 22nd, that's a week of uncertainty. That's not going to be a problem as long as you're pretty clear with your shipping times. So for instance, say, you're talking about your shipping times in your store. Shipping times may vary. Items usually leave the warehouse in 2 to 3 business days, or, shipping can take anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks or whatever you want to say. Whatever you're saying, that's up to you. But, people aren't going to get antsy. They know they're ordering something that they're not expecting it in 2 days from Amazon. They're not going to start getting antsy till after the week period, like 9-10 days. So the point I'm trying to make is once they have active tracking going on, the customer that is, they're going to relax. They're not going to bother you. They just want to know. It's the fear of uncertainty. So far I'm seeing this time frame is great. And then obviously then it's just part of the United States Postal Service tracking, and it arrives delivered in my mailbox on March 1st. So fantastic. So really a lot of potential here. So let's just go in and kind of go into the Oberlo app and look and see what this auto fulfill is all about. So here we are in the Oberlo Supply is what they're calling it. And if you look under your top little price tag here, this is where you can see your products, your import list. You can search for products. They're calling this Oberlo Supply Beta. So when you click on that, you're brought to this screen here. Now, what you're going to notice here is, first it's going to say to be the first to try out fully automated drop shipping. Oberlo Supply products are fulfilled automatically. After you sell a product, go to Oberlo and process the order with a single click. It's really that simple. And Oberlo will automatically place your orders with the suppliers, fulfill them, and send tracking information to the customers for you. So it's essentially click and done. Unless there's a customer service issue, which does happen, but for the most part, most of your orders are going to be one click done. Don't have to think about it again. Now, down here, they have, I don't know if there's any terminology of what exactly they're calling them, but essentially they're certified partners. Okay, these are AliExpress partners or AliExpress stores who are partnering with Oberlo, so they're in on it. So the greatest thing about this is you can choose any of these stores, and you don't have to ask them if they're drop shipping. You don't have to wonder if they're going to disappear on you. Oberlo has searched these out and partnered with them for this auto-fulfill process. So we saw my shipment was 15 days from order to delivery. You can probably expect that. Otherwise, they're not going to be an Oberlo Supply certified merchant anymore. And now the thing that really stands out to me is I believe that the reason these companies or these stores are willing to become part of this Oberlo Supply beta is because they are going to get a little bit of a premium price for their products. Okay, they're going to be a little bit more expensive than just going through AliExpress. But as you can see here, corsets for $5.70, socks for $1.67, socks for 81 cents. Let's see, earrings for 32 cents. And the e-packet prices are, $2, which is maybe, 50 cents more, but comparable. But the point is it's totally worth it. I mean, this is just going to save you a ton of time. And at these prices, you can still be competitive. Now, the one thing that I don't know yet, because I've only tried this with a few products, is when you kind of add to the import list or add the product, you're not going to get a whole lot of reviews. You're only going to see 5 stars here. Now, I don't know where they come up with that, but after looking through all the merchants, it looks like most of the products that they're offering are going to be decent products. And the other thing to remember is these are Oberlo certified merchants. So there's a certain trust factor here. Oberlo's got a lot of skin in the game here. They're not just gonna put some crap out there. So that's really awesome. And then it just imports like you normally would. You just click on it, and it brings up your import list, and you do everything like you normally would do. You change the description, you talk about the images, all that good stuff. So just the same as any other Oberlo import from AliExpress. You're just doing it straight from your Oberlo dashboard with these certified partners. Now, the one thing that I've noticed here is there's only 4 certified partners right now. And so they have 87 products. They have 29, so that's 110 or so, and then another 365, so like 475, plus another 9. So figure 1,500 products available right now. That's not a ton of products, but let's remember, the product, when you're doing this and you're marketing on Facebook, and you're getting such a great deal on the products, the product is less important than the marketing of the product. So don't think, man, I can't find the products that I want. Don't go to that place, okay? Just find something on here and make it work, because it's going to save you a ton of time. And if the great thing is if you're seeing a lot of success, this is going to cut your fulfillment time way down. And if you're not, when you do find that winning product, this is going to let you have the time to focus on finding that next great product. So this is amazing. I mentioned there's only 4 certified partners right now. That sounds like bad news, but the good news is a few days ago, there was only 3 certified partners. So you got to kind of read the tea leaves here and understand that if they have been trying this for a few weeks now and more partners are coming on, that means it's working for Oberlo, it's working for us, the drop shipper, and it's working for the suppliers, which is probably the most important thing. So we're bringing on more suppliers, as Oberlo right now. So this is a good sign. So this is definitely something you should be getting yourself into. So there's a little bit of setup that you want to make sure you have in place, which isn't necessarily necessary if you're doing the AliExpress import to your Shopify store. But if you're doing the auto-fulfill, for this to work perfectly, there's some settings that you need to make sure are spot on. And Oberlo is going to guide you right through it. Just go through all your settings here under this little wheel and make sure everything looks up to date. Go to your shop settings. And if you want to know more about fulfilling your orders, I'll paste a link down in the comments, or the description below. It'll take you straight to Oberlo's fulfillment page. It runs you step by step how to fulfill your orders after you finally make one. So go ahead and put that down there. The other thing, I don't know if Oberlo Supply is going to be available to everyone right now. They're in beta testing. I don't know what that means. I have not reached out to them and see, if I'm one of the few or if it's pretty much available to anybody right now. But the bottom line is, I believe it's coming. You should start looking for it if you don't see it already. If you don't have your Shopify store set up, now's the time. This is going to just be a total game changer with the AliExpress Shopify Oberlo process. Once again, remember that video below in the comments section, the 2-hour training. You're definitely going to want to run through it. Even if you kind of got your store set up, but you're not quite certain or ready to launch yet, just run through that video. It takes you through the points that you don't want to miss. And as always, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you. And I invite you to, as always, come out and check out Beginner's Mastermind. A lot of great advice there. I think you'll really like it. All right, thanks for watching. Oberlo Supply coming to you soon. Game changer. We'll see you next time.